Hi, we're Glasspirits.
Was there any music that you ever wrote for Glasspirits, Abe?
Musically, the only thing I did for Glasspirits was a percussion thing at the end that wasn't musically, it was just percussion. And it's the very last song, which we won't play today, I don't think, but it is a, how long, Joanne? Just seconds, right?
It's like 2 minutes and
2 minutes?
2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, longer than I thought.
Huh.
Okay, it's a homage to my culture, which musically and the Cuban culture is tied in with the African culture. You've heard of Afro-Cuban music.
Yeah.
And the beats all, in Cuban music, they use African beats. And it's using those African beats that I learned as a kid because my dad was a professional musician. And putting a little spin on not only the CD, since we're already so different anyway.
Yeah.
I'll do one right now real quick on the desk. This is for an example.
Okay.
Point the mic
Yeah, you
down.
can point the mic a little bit down so you can get a little...
This is like for an example.
Okay.
For an example, I do a
see.
lot of beats, a lot of African. They're totally African. They have nothing to do with rock or what Joanna and I are all about. It's a whole different thing. And I overdubbed, I would, like the first thing I showed you on top of that, and then I overdubbed conga, and made it sound like a bunch of people playing, out in the field, while they're dancing and doing their thing.
That's really cool.
But other than that, that's about, I contributed more in arrangements and ideas of parts in the song. Musically, we haven't gotten to I do play keyboards also, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I talked her into singing Angel Baby. At some of our gigs. That's an old. You ever heard that song? By Rosie and the Originals, one of the biggest.
Yeah, you got me lost. Yeah, I've never heard that.
We did our own version of that, but we're not going to keep doing that as an encore. I just thought at first it'd be unique,
Okay,
It's
cool
one
cover.
of those. It's one of those.
Kind of like, so that's kind of a cool cover to do.
It was really different,
Yeah.
I mean, nobody expected us to do that, and but now we need to move on as far as encores and that. We have a lot of ideas that we want to do.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. And a lot of bands do that, too. They do, like, a cover that's, like, way out of their genre, and it's like you never expect them to do a cover like that, but it sounds really good, and they'll jump right back in.
Well, the next cover that I'm picking is a song by Jethro Tull called Locomotive Breath. And we're going to make it really heavy. I told her, get ready, put on your metal boots, because I want it like Black Sabbath heavy.
Oh, my God.
And then I want to do a whole psychedelic thing in the middle. I mean, her and I just started, man. We just started creating. There's a lot more that's going to come out of Glasspirits, believe me.
And just to add to the question that you asked Abe earlier, like, has he written any songs?
Yeah.
And I guess, like, according to, the Copyright Office, a song is by definition like the music lyrics and like the melody and the lyrics, whatever. But Abe has contributed a lot of interesting musical ideas. He'll take a song that I have and be like, okay, let's add this kind of intro, or let's add this kind of outro. So in Mysteries of Rhythm, in our album, Secret of Mania, the third track, that was like all his idea to extend it and do like this Middle Eastern vibe. That was in his head for a long time. So he did that. And then for Charlize, it was his idea to have these other musical intros, tracks 7 and 8. That was his idea, and 10. So, and then of course the very, very last track, Ritmos Del Ybra, too. So he contributes a lot of arrangement ideas and just a lot of like spacey, moody intros and outros, or preludes and postludes to lengthen the song and just help create an environment for those songs.
Wow,
so,
sounds like
the cool thing is she allowed me to do. Well, she had to like it. She allowed me to do it, and
you're the head honcho around here.
Well, they're her songs, and I have to respect the fact that it's got to be something she could hear in her song, even though it made it,
It still sounds like her sound,
when she
too.
met me, and my ideas made them way different. But
You want to see us live? Track us on bandsintown.com. If you like our content, leave a comment, subscribe, like, follow. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Tell us in the comments what you're going to do. How are you going to make it?
There'll be times when my crimes will seem almost unforgivable. I give in to sin because you have to make this life livable. But when you think I've had enough from your sea of